Welcome to our session 6 of 28 Days of Surrender. My surrender has taken me to Bali, which is my home in many ways, and it's my second try of this live stream because in the previous live stream someone was entering into a communication with me that was very distracting for me, and I lost my train of thoughts. And that's one of the things of being in the public eye. It's like basically you see everything about me. You see my process with my eyebrows, you see my changes, you see my state of being. I'm not just showing up, always in the perfect state. You see everything about me, and that's so vulnerable, I have to say. Um, you know, a lot of people prefer to wait until they come into a perfect state and then show up and share their thoughts and share their views and share themselves. But it's so radical to show up not knowing if what I'm gonna say will land, if I'm in a perfect state for it, if I am a perfect, polished, complete version of myself, and I'm not. And that's the thing I know that will be a part of my existence forever. Evolution. That I will continue evolving, I'm continually growing, and at the same time, there are codes that I carry that help the people who resonate with me, that serve remembrance, that serve ecstasy, that serve evolution of humanity's consciousness, while my work will not be complete. My inner work and this continuous shifts of consciousness, shifts of inner state, it will continue being here. And at the same time, here I am. Here I am. And some things I say, I was in the previous session, I was speaking about the love for the genitals and for sexuality. And for me, this is such normal things. It's like, it's so natural to talk about this. Sometimes I'm even surprised that it's still news for some people. And it triggered so much reaction. Oh my gosh. For some people, it was incredibly triggering to talk that I'm talking so openly about sexuality and about genitals and about those things. And it's like, why? Like, this is the human body. And yet we remove ourselves from the naturalness of being, naturalness of feeling, naturalness of this aliveness. And that's what I love so much about Bali, is that, first of all, this land. Yeah, I really felt this land called me, and the nature here, and just being in nature, being so embedded, embraced in nature. And that's where we create this disconnect, that we disconnect from nature, we disconnect from life. And then we disconnect from our sexuality, and we disconnect from our feelings, we disconnect from our emotions. We are waiting for ourselves to come into some perfect, polished state, which will never happen. Until we really live. It's like there's this kind of planning for future. When I am that, I will ... But what about now? How about now? How about now? How about we remember that death is very close, and that the reality, the way you know it, will vanish in no time. So how about we start living now? Now, without postponing. So in my mind, to go to Bali for just 2 weeks didn't make any sense. I was like, it's 2 long flights. It's like a 7-hour flight and an 8-hour flight, and it's like a whole thing. It's an investment, it's a change in lifestyle, it's a whole kind of change of operating system. However, I felt that I cannot postpone it because the calling is happening now. And in a month from now, I don't know what's gonna happen. So I say yes to it now. And the practice of today is about feeling it all now. And in order to feel deeply, there has to be one really, really important ingredient. There has to be a stability. There has to be a place inside of you, a certain center into which you want to anchor. A certain center that allows you to relax and hold the voltage of the feeling from. Else, we just get so unstable. Life is pulling in all sorts of directions. There's this person messaging you about that. And if you have notifications on your phone, you are in for a ride in your life. Yeah, this person wants that. That person wants this. This app is reminding you of this. And then you went on your phone to check one thing, and then you're distracted by 1,000 other things. And then there are all these thoughts. So it's just a representation of what's going on in our minds, where there's this thought and that thought and this thought and that thought. And then there's this chaos in the mind that just pulls you in all sorts of directions and doesn't allow you to focus your energy. Because when the mind is unfocused, your energy is unfocused. And that's where you look at your life and you may not like what you see. And maybe you're not so happy in love and not so happy with how your purpose unfolds and how you feel about yourself. But if you look at the environment in your mind, you will understand why. Because the thoughts are going in all sorts of directions, because the emotions are pulling you in all sorts of directions. But that's what we want to do. We want to... What is happening? We want to focus things, hold them, feel them, not make a drama out of the things, which is the hardest thing. When shit hits the fan, when something big happens, when you are like distracted by all this overwhelming abundance of the stuff, you may find yourself just, scattered all over the place. And we want to find the center. So to find the center, that's what I want to offer you today. To find your center that will support you to experience reality from a place of anchoredness, from a place of like, okay, this is my place. I am relaxed here. I am at ease here. And that's why life can take care of life. Life can happen. That's also the key ingredients to surrender. And we can first locate this place. So I want to do it now together with you. So remove all distractions, focus on the practice. This practice will help you tremendously in your life, to help you to live bigger, to feel deeper, to be more loving, to keep your heart more open, to also live this life of surrender, really. So place your hand on your lower belly. For women, we have this incredible place of the womb. And the womb is it's a direct portal to the void of existence. It's this dark place where all life originates from. And we have this womb in the very body. It's incredible. So with women, we want to anchor into the womb. For men, you want to anchor into your lower belly. Just this place just below your belly button. It's perfect. Dantian. Yeah, it's called in Taoism. So placing your hands over that space and taking a deep inhale into that place, like you visualize that you're breathing into that place. Closing your eyes to help with the attention, focus the attention, focus all your energy, all your presence goes into that space. And visualize that this place is dark, full of mystery, full of beauty, full of life, full of abundance. But in its quiet state, in its packed state, there's this fertility, fertile void. Breathing into it, you can feel your belly rising and falling. Inhale, exhale. In, out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And starting to drop deeper into that dark, deep space. Relaxing your jaw, relaxing your head, your eyes, relaxing into your belly deeper. Relaxing your pelvic floor, connecting to that dark space of the womb. For women, a dark place within your belly. And let yourself be fascinated by this darkness, by this blackness. You might perceive something like stars in there, something like colors, different lights, different movement. But stay here. Don't allow your mind to distract you. Just stay here, looking into that space, mysterious dark space, pure void of creation. It has no beginning, it has no end. It was never born, it can never die. It's infinite, without beginning, without end, without shape, without form, just this infinite blackness. And then from here, notice what is important in your life right now. What are some things that require your attention? Something that you have to take a decision on, something that you want to call into your life. What is it? So don't abandon this place of the void, of the depth of your womb, of this depth of your belly. But at the same time, allow kind of more surface things to arise. Those decisions, those emotions, those things to take care of. And notice when they start to overwhelm you. Notice when they start to create the sense of urgency and the sense of shame, maybe, or guilt. Or maybe there is a sense of that you're not ready or you're not worthy or anything else. So we want to slow it down and just acknowledge this process. And then bring yourself back to this void, to this dark, deep space. A couple of breaths here, just in that darkness, in that void, in that depth. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Dropping deeper into your womb, deeper into your belly. Inhale, exhale. And then again, just think about one thing that is on your mind a lot lately. And just let it be what it is. It is energy. It is just an expression of energy. That emotion, that conversation, that decision, it's just energy. Observe it from the place of this darkness, from this place of being anchored in your belly. you may notice how the energy literally wants you to pull up to your heart, to your throat, to your head, especially. There may be really a sense of like, oh, I am up here. And then you bring yourself back down, anchoring into the pelvis. You can also squeeze and relax the pelvic floor muscles just a few times to create this anchoring. It's like literally you are anchoring down into the earth, anchoring down into that void of creation, squeezing, relaxing, squeezing, inhale, exhale, relax. And again, another thought, another energy, another emotion, another thing that is there in your awareness. Observe it. Notice how it changes your energy, how it changes your attention. And then bring yourself back to the womb, to the belly, to the infinite void. And like this, you get to continue through your day. You get to continue with this practice throughout your day. I really want to make these practices really practical for you, that you see that you are never separated. And even when life seems to be so overwhelming and taking over and moving you and pulling you and pushing you in all sorts of directions, you can always come back to your center. You can always come back to the belly, to the womb. You can always come back to that infinite darkness. It takes just a moment. And that's so beautiful here in Bali as well, that spirituality is really woven into their day-to-day moments. You see people making offerings all day long to the tree, to the temple, to the car, to the house, to everything, really. It's just continuous. They may be conducing like something that really amazed me when I was here for the first time, like back in 2012. I was going to some very powerful ceremonies in the temples, and people, the priests were conducting the ceremony, and at the same time in the back of the room playing cards and things like that. And I was like, how is that? You know, we have such a ceremonial attitude to rituals and to those kind of special gatherings that seem to be like such a special thing. And here it's just woven into their life. It's like, it's not a big deal. It's just part of reality. And so in the same way, you get to continue your own ceremony. Ah, there's a butterfly. You get to continue your own ceremony in this way, how we've just started it. Anchoring into your belly, into your womb, tapping into that infinite black void. And then from there, meeting life. From there, seeing that okay, yeah, sometimes you need to move fast. Sometimes you need to make decisions fast. Sometimes things are really pressing on you. Sometimes there is pressure that comes with life. And at the same time, there's no need to dramatize it. There's no need to let it pull you out of yourself. You can stay in you, in that anchor point, and from there, meet reality as it is. And allow yourself to feel. Ooh. And allow yourself to feel whatever is there for you to feel, allowing yourself to meet whatever emotions are there that arise with the things that life presents to you, because you're okay, because you're at home, because you are in this infinite blackness, you are in this infinite void, you are held in it, you are loved in it, you are okay in it. So practice that. And please let me know how it goes for you. Would love to receive your feedback in the comments, as always. And we have 20 days to go until we come together in person. How cool will it be? Wherever you are in the world, I really want you to consider to join us for Ecstatic Remembrance, because it's going to be one of a kind experience. It's going to be one of a kind. It's taking place in Portugal, May 2, 3, and 4. Ah, my gosh, I feel really big energy that's opening for it. We will be focusing on erotic embodiment, on living open as love, on liberating anything in the body, in the psyche, on different levels of the being, anything that blocks this true power from shining through you, power with which you can be trusted, power of love, power of divinity. So we will be liberating the body, opening to deeper levels of love, higher love, love of the sacred union between the masculine and the feminine, and ultimately living an orgasmic life, living this life of surrender where you just remember that you are loved from inside and you allow yourself to be loved from inside no matter what's going on in your life. And that gets to shine into your purpose, into your wealth, into your relationships, into every aspect of your life. So that's what Ecstatic Remembrance is dedicated to. And it's on early bird until this Sunday. So next time I'm going live will be on Sunday. And we'll do another practice. And then shortly after that, the price will be increasing. So on early bird, it's ridiculous. It's $633 for 3 days in person, high potency, transformational work, tantric work, but really tantric work that is ancient, based on ancient energetic principles, but at the same time adapted to modern day humans, which is you. So this will be epic. If you need some details, comment, remember. You can also find the link in my bio, and come on, join us. And please do let me know in the comments if you are already in, and also how the practice is going for you.